Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 3 of my best tips for tomorrow's racing. Now first things first, I quickly just want to apologise for not making a video the last couple of days. I just wasn't feeling myself, wasn't feeling too well yesterday, and also as well on Tuesday. It's been a long day where I've been doing a shift at Sky Sports Racing, so yeah, apologies for not making a video, but hopefully we can have some winners heading towards the weekend. Got some nice action, especially on Saturday, and fingers crossed, like I said, we can get some winners. So let's get stuck into it then. We're going to be going to Doncaster for the first selection tomorrow, which is going to be my next best. This horse runs in the 2:15 at Doncaster, the first race on the card there, and I'm going to be going with my next best here with a horse called A Little Chaos for Kieran Gethins and Stuart Edmonds. Now at the current time I'm recording, you can currently get this horse at 13-2 with Bet365. I'm recording slightly earlier than usual. That's because I'm busy tonight, so this is the only time I could record it, so I know these prices could potentially go, but at the current time of recording was available with Bet365 at 13-2, and I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here. Now this horse, A Little Chaos, I thought ran a good race on her penultimate start. I actually remember putting her up here on my YouTube channel where we put her up each way and we got the place money that day. She ran really well for a long way, but she just bumped into one from the Erling King yard, who always does quite well with his mares. But then the last time out was slightly disappointing at Ludlow in a little bit more of a competitive affair. That was in a Class 2 race, and she's going to be dropping back into Class 3 company tomorrow in a Class 3 mares handicap hurdle. But she had her excuses that day. She didn't quite run her race, and also as well, Stuart Edmonds' team was slightly out of form. Now, if you actually look at what they've done to the horse, they've actually taken away and they've given her a wind up, and tomorrow they're going to be using a first time tongue tie, so she's probably had a few breathing issues along the way. But what we've seen so far from her on the racecourse, I think, has been really encouraging, and the key to her, I think, is good ground. She races off a mark of 118, and I think that's fairly workable, and I don't think this is a particularly strong mares race. There's quite a few in here that I crossed off my list, but I thought A Little Chaos off her rating could still have a few pounds to play on from what we've seen a little bit on earlier in her career. So I think there's a good chance that she can go and run a big race tomorrow. Also as well, Stuart Edmonds has been doing okay. He had a winner at Kempton at the weekend, and also as well he had a horse run okay yesterday at Wincanton for a long way. So his yard have been going not too badly, and they're coming into a little bit of form, and they always do well with their mares. So I think there's quite a few things in A Little Chaos's favour tomorrow, and I'm expecting a good run from her, and I'll be disappointed at least if she couldn't make the frame. So that's why she's going to be my next best, and that's my first tip of the day. We then go to the Nap, which runs in the 3:25 at Doncaster with a horse called Zalvados for Paddy Brennan and Oliver Greenhall. Now this horse was quite an impressive winner, I thought, last time out. Scoring at the course was really impressive, I thought, by the horse. After what have been a few dismal efforts, you have to say, he is a bit of a in and out kind of horse, but I think Oliver Greenhill really found the key to him last time out, and Paddy gave him a terrific ride and obviously keeps the ride for tomorrow. Now, if you look at the rating of this horse, he's now got a rating of 125, but I still think that's a fairly workable mark. He was raised £7 by the handicapper for that win at Doncaster, but I think off a mark of 125, like I said, I think he's still got a little bit more to come from that rating. He actually placed off this mark, if you go back through his form, when he ran at Huntington when he finished in second. So I think there's quite a few things in his favour tomorrow. I think the ground should be okay as well, and Paddy Brennan as well rides Doncaster really well. He's got, I think, a 30% strike rate from his rides there in the last 5 seasons, so it's definitely a place he knows how to ride. And also as well, Ollie Greenhill's team arrive here in good form. They're operating at 20% strike rate, so I think there is a lot to like about the chances of Zalvados tomorrow to get another win. Like I said, he is a bit of an in and out kind of horse, but I just think with the form of Oliver Greenhill stable and returning back to Doncaster, a track he's done well at in the past, I think he's just got lots in his favour tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to be putting him up as my nap of the day. That's going to be Zalvados in the 3:25 at Doncaster, a 1-point win bet there. We then go with my final selection of the day, which runs in the 410 at Newbury, conditional, jockeys, handicap hurdle, and I'm going to be putting up Guernesey here for Ben Jones, claiming free, and he's riding for Philip Hobbs. Now this horse Guernesey is off a mark of 115, and he made his handicap debut last time up off the same rating when he finished in 3rd place at Warwick. I think he ran well for a long way that day, but I'm just not sure the track at Warwick suited him, and I think returning to a galloping track like Newbury would really suit him actually. I think the nature of the track might play more into his hands, and also as well Phil Hobbs' team does pretty well with their runners at Newbury. They've got a good strike rate. Also as well, if you go back to the penultimate run of this horse Guernesey, he ran a good race behind Friend or Foe of Paul Nicholls, who's been a real improver for him this season, has a current rating now of 146 and wasn't discredited at all that day. So I think Guernesey definitely could be a 120 plus horse, and this doesn't look a particularly strong race. I know Song of a Hunter will be reopposing, but I think like I said, Guernesey will be more in his element here at Newbury. The only question mark could be the ground. It's currently good ground at Newbury at the moment. He hasn't encountered too much quick ground in his career, but I don't think it'll be a problem for him. And I think if he takes to it, I think he'll go really close and hopefully give Phil Hobbs and us a winner. So yeah, he's going to be the extra tip of the day. That's going to be Guernesey in the in the 420 or the 410 at Newbury, I should say. It's currently available at 6 to 1, 4 places, I should have said, 0.5 each way selection. So quickly then, let's just round off the free tips for tomorrow. A Little Chaos is the next best of the day in the 215 at Doncaster, 13 to 2, 0.5 each way bet. The nap of the day is in the 325 at Doncaster with Zalvados, 1 point win bet, 9 to 2 win only. And then the 410 at Newbury, we go with Guernesey, 6 to 1, 4 places, 0.5 each way only bet. So they're the 3 tips for tomorrow's racing. Let me know what you'll be backing in the comments box below, and please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at LuckyLoaders15. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. And if you want to know a little bit more about myself, my website address is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please game responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.